Okay, hello people out there, this is Michael the Toon Half Stooges, and this is Pokemon HeartGold Playthrough Part 52. Now, in this video, there are 3 roaming Pokemon in HeartGold and Soul Silver, well, 4 if you do some kind of event, I think. In this video, I'm going to be going after them. So, okay, here's one. If you're playing HeartGold, you will be fighting Latios, like me, and if you're playing Soul Silver, you'll be fighting Latios, the Eon duo from Sinnoh, now 2 random Legendaries that they just decide to make so annoying and run around. Now, if you have someone with Mean Look, which I had the opportunity to teach HTML a little while ago, or if you have a Pokemon with Shadow Tag ability, that will be trapping, that will be able to trap this Pokemon in and keep him from running well. Mean Look, a couple other trapping moves, and normally Shadow Tag, except that doesn't affect the Eon duo with Levitate. You're pretty much going to find these just by running around Kanto and checking the town map every time you change routes. Every time you go to a different route, they will they have a high chance of going to another one. Like, especially if you use Fly somewhere, you can try and chase them around if you want, but you're probably not going to succeed given that they can jump pretty much anywhere in the region that they want, and they always seem to like to appear on routes that you aren't on. I don't know, I think I did a counter account the first time I played this, and it took me far longer than it should have mathematically to run into this guy. Anyway, if there's one Pokemon that I recommend you using your Master Ball on, it would be this one. You can't even keep them paralyzed because they have the move Refresh, and that will make them lose any status that they have. So paralysis, I guess not sleep, because you can't even use it if you're asleep. You can't even use a move if you're asleep, but one of those, losing my train of thought. Yeah, paralysis, burn, poison, that sort of thing that would raise the catch rate. You ain't going to be able to use it and keep it. I don't have a style, so I want to name this thing. I don't have, I use a pen cap. I need like a pen cap or something. I have a screwdriver on my desk, but I don't really want to touch that to the DS screen. Here. It's good enough. Yes. What am I naming you? Even though Latios is technically female, I wouldn't name him after Ezra Cheserek, one of the guys who makes running cross country in New Jersey fun. If you follow the news and like, yeah, Tim Ball and Edward Cheserek, the cross country thing. Anyway, so that one out of the way. If you fly over to Johto, you can go and run back and forth between 2 routes or a route in a city or whatever, and you can try and find Entei or Raikou. Entei's right next to me, 33 down at the bottom there. I can't really get there without going through like 10 map changes, so won't be any use. These guys are far more annoying to catch in my opinion, even though they don't have a refresh, because they have the... Come on! Change routes already. They have the move Roar on them. Whoever the genius was that decided to give roaming Pokemon the move Roar, I want to meet them, and I want to meet them at the top of a very tall building, and I want there to be a window open that I can throw them out of. Not to be overly violent or anything, because I'm going to tell you, you spend 20 minutes running between routes trying to find one of these guys, and then you use your Wobbuffet, you use your Mean Look, you use your block, whatever, and then they just go and use Roar and get rid of all that, and you have to spend another 20 minutes, a half an hour looking for them. That's what makes people go and, like, go play outside or something like that, God forbid. So, Roar does have a chance of failing. In fact, I'm going to go into my bag and to find some rare candies. I have 27 rare candies between that mass session of going around Johto and the Pokéathlon. Okay, Water Fit's level 90 right now. Excuse me while I use 10 more. And there we go. What was I? Yeah. How will Pokemon have a better chance of not being affected by Roar? Let's see. So there's this guy's stats right there. Oh look, he's holding Sacred Ash. I almost forgot I gave him that. So I'm going to be cutting the video here and running back and forth between Violet City and trying to find the either one of the dogs, and then after I go and hopefully catch that dog, I'm going to be going and running back and forth between Violet City and trying to find the next one. So I'm probably looking forward to a Friday afternoon sitting in front of my DS and trying to catch some really irritating legendaries. So yeah, hopefully this won't be too long. Oh, actually that wasn't too long at all. That was only I think less than a minute. Raikou. So I'm going to be saving my game here. 64 hours. Oh, I really have been playing a lot of Pokéathlon. I think the first time I played this game, I didn't do the Pokéathlon and stuff like that to try and grind for rare candies. I was like 35 hours. Anyway, that is Raikou's music. So, I have ran into these guys a little bit and fought them off camera. And I've got them both paralyzed, and I think Entei is like down to a third of his HP, and Raikou's down to like an eighth right here. So you can take your River Balls. I'm actually going to start wasting some Ultra Balls here, because I don't want to be sitting here as long as possible. I don't want to be phased out by Roar. 2, 3. Oh, I know it's an Ultra Ball, but I still would have been really unsurprised if I caught it in one try, because still, if there's a 1 in 60 chance of catching a legendary Pokemon, well, and paralyze them at that health, there's still only about 1 in 30 chance of catching it with an Ultra Ball. And there we go again with 2 shakes. You're taunting me, Raikou. Come on. Screw you! Here we go again. Okay, whenever you, additionally, aside from changing routes, there is another way to get them to go away, and if you get into a wild battle with a different Pokemon other than Entei or Raikou or Latios or Latios, there's a chance that they'll run away after that. So, yeah, Mareep, this reminds me of like part 2 when I found one of those and caught it. And it's part 52 right now, so it's been a while since I've been here last. Where was I going? So after every battle that you get into that you don't find an Entei or a Raikou, you'll want to check the map again and see if they're still there, which Entei is not, and I gotta go and spend more time. Now that's more like what I expected the time would take me to find where these to be. Okay, I've been running around here for like 10 minutes, I think. Raikou, you again. So, what was I thinking? It's been a while, I can't remember where I left off the last time I cut the video. Yeah, you're exerting your pressure, that's great, because I don't think the pressure is going to make me take up any Pokeballs any faster. Some people like to use what is known as the repel trick and run around and say, these guys are level 40, a level 38 or 39 Pokemon, or it could be a level 10 Pokemon in this route for all that matters, because repel is how they work, is they will keep away wild Pokemon who are less than or equal to, no, only less than your level, and Pokemon that are equal to or greater than your level will still run into you. So if you have, say, a level 30 Bayleaf and you use a repel, you will be keeping away all the Pokemon in this route, since they're all like level 2 to 6 or something like that, but a Raikou or Entei who are level 40 will still be caught, appear rather. Come on. Yeah. Don't use Roar and don't like have Roar succeed. And that did so much damage, didn't it? All of 7 damage there. Let's see. I heard a shake once, I was hoping it would catch. I don't think I'm gonna speed through any of this Entei and Raikou catching sessions because I don't think I'm only expecting to get a few Poké Balls in before they use something like Roar and phase me out. Yeah, you can use Spark. See what I care. Come on, don't do this. There's a formula on Bulbapedia somewhere for the chance of Roar to succeed or fail, but I'm not sure if it's correct. I think I tried it with the calculator in math, and it all came to like something ridiculous. Screw you again. Entei! Okay, so now you're showing up on this route. By the way, I've seen some people on the internet have been confused about this. Where the Pokemon's Entei and Raikou's icons show up on the map, it doesn't actually represent where on the route they are. Their icons will always show up in the middle of the map. So, don't get excited and someone's calling me, I'm not going to pick that up. Hello there, I forget whose music that is, and I forgot who showed up on the map already. Entei! So if, say, you're on the top half of a route and you're separated by a cave the way some routes in some places are, and I forget what I just said. I don't even know where I was going with that. If you're not exactly overlapping Entei or Raikou on the map, don't worry, because the position, dang it, is pretty much random. Well, it's not random, it's always the same. It doesn't have any effect on anything, and you can run into them in the random patch of grass in the corner or in the random patch of grass in the middle. It doesn't make a difference. More information about these guys. You'll only be able to see them on the town map after you run into them at least once. In other words, when you have the entry in the Pokédex, or partial entry in the Pokédex. See how much damage that does. Nothing. So, before then, hopefully you'll be running around in the grass sometime during your adventure without a repel and hit these guys once or twice, and then you'll be able to see them. What am I thinking? What was I thinking of before? I don't know how it worked in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. I think I actually had to check the Pokédex to find where they were. It's not really relevant to this game though, because that's a whole different generation. Yeah, don't use Roar, just don't use Roar. I don't want to see you use Roar. Or you can use it 20 times, run out of power points, and then have it fail 20 times, and I won't have to worry about it at all. By that point, I'll probably have to worry about you KOing yourself though. 1, 2. They made it so much easier in black and white with the roaming legendary hunting, where you can just go and read the billboards and find where the extreme weather was, and then go run around in there, and the Tenderos or Teneos will probably show up. No! Hello, Raikou. They made this a little bit easier in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum with the marking map. It's part of the Pokédex, so you didn't actually have to go and push any buttons to bring up the map of where these guys were. You just have to look on the bottom screen if you had the marking match application. Yeah, Roar is failing, ha ha ha. So I didn't waste my time putting this guy in the Pokéwalker and running a total of a couple hundred miles now and wasting 12 rare candies on you. Huh. Yeah, you can use Spark, I don't care. Physical electric type attack. These guys are kind of now wishing that I would deviate from my tradition of catching these guys in heal balls, something dumb like that. And just get a bunch of Ultra Balls so that I'm probably going to catch this guy faster, but a little late for that now. I'm in the middle of a battle with one. I wonder if Wonder Wildfoot's happy that I'm using a Wildfoot named Jack to catch this thing with. Yeah, be paralyzed. I like the music for these guys though. No! Stay in the ball. You know you want to get shoved into a capsule that's between the sizes of a tennis ball and a baseball. Come on, you know it. No, no. Stay, sit and stay. You're a dog, sit and stay. I think you're a dog. Cat, lion, whatever. I think Entei looks more like a dog, and Raikou looks more like a cat, and Suicune just looks... I don't know, a combination between the two? No! Bad dog! 2, 3. Thank you very much, Entei. I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours trying to stuff a bunch of dogs into Poké Balls. Anyway, Entei's dad has been added to the Pokédex, so am I gonna name something, am I gonna name this something? I don't have anything in mind for this guy. So I might as well try and find the thing I was trying to use as a stylus before. The sun has gone down since the last time I picked it up. Here it is, and it's dark in my room now, and the lights are off, and I can't see where anything is. I don't have anything in particular in mind to name this Entei. I did say to a certain Wobbuffet that I was going to name Raikou Rattata, and I have no idea what I'm going to call this thing, so I guess I'm going to go and do what I did with a couple Pokemon back in another playthrough a while ago. Name you Raikou. Anyway, I will be saving my game after that. I've been sitting here way too long trying to catch these guys. Okay, so saving, do not turn off the power, no. Thank you very much. I don't have to worry about any more Enteis. have more video for Entei and Raikou than for the first 4 worlds of the Super Mario Bros. Wii combined. That was unnecessary, Game Freak. Anyway, so I had plans to record some other stuff here today, but about 4.5 hours of doing this later, those plans have been kind of scrapped. So I hope you all enjoyed that, watching me run around for half of a day chasing Entei and Raikou. I think enjoyment would be a bit of a stretch if you were to ask my opinion about it, but that's over with now, so I don't really care. Yeah. Wrap this all up. Let's go in the Pokemon Center and have a look at these stupid dogs that I went and caught, and the one Lati also. Not the greatest nature, but whatever. That's terrible. It's also pretty terrible. I spent 4 hours chasing these guys now. They got terrible competitive natures. Go figure. Anyway, editing this is going to be a chore. Rate, comment, subscribe, watch the next part of this playthrough. I have no idea what's going to be going on there. See you later.